Hello everyone, welcome to Learning with Wu. Today, let's learn Mandarin speaking with myself. Mandarin speaking with Wu part 1. So the first part is introduction. 1.1 is about this course. So the first point is target learner. So it's for beginners starting from zero of Mandarin Chinese, and there's no requirement for age. It's for learners speaking English, the learners interested in Mandarin Chinese or Chinese culture, the learners who would like to communicate with Chinese people for mutual learning, making friends, or business. Next, the main contents of this course, including below. The first one is an introduction to Mandarin Chinese, and 4 tongues plus 1 tongue, Pinyin mapped to English, sentence structure and word orders, words and the forms, grammar in use. We will start from saying hello. Then this course also will include and to connect to pronouns or nouns, but to indicate a different or opposite case, not to indicate a negative case, yes or no questions, WH questions, thank you and sorry. Then we will end by introducing how to say China and Chinese. The method of this course. We will use a natural way to learn Mandarin Chinese like a baby. That means listening and speaking first using Pinyin mapped to English. Then reading and writing as a second step. One point two is about myself. In 2004, I got my bachelor degree from Peking University. So Peking University is the top university of China, and its ranking is 14th as per Times Higher Education World University Ranking of 2024. And from 2015 until present, I'm living in Canada. The motivation to create this course. The first is to let my kids keep their origin and mother tongue, that is Mandarin Chinese. I have 2 kids, Chris and Emily. The second one is the current learning method is not working. But this course will work effectively because of the reasons as below. First of all, it will be systematic and logical. That means we will organize the contents from easy to hard. Then the topics and the grammars are in use. This will save the learning time. This course will start with Pinyin only for listening and speaking rather than Chinese characters for reading and writing. So this is also from easy too hard. So this is a feasible way. Pinyin is mapped to English pronunciation completely and correctly, so it will be easy for learning. 1.3 is about Mandarin Chinese. Mandarin Chinese is used in 90% of the mainland of China, plus Taiwan and Singapore. Mandarin Chinese is one of six official languages of the United Nations. Cantonese is mainly used in Hong Kong and the Wang province close to Hong Kong only. 1.4 is about pinyin for speaking. A Chinese sentence is one or more Chinese words. A Chinese word is one or more Chinese characters. Each Chinese character has a pinyin for speaking or pronunciation. For example, as below, this word is you in English, so it means in Chinese this is a Chinese character for writing, and this is pinyin for speaking. And for the pinyin, we can map it, the pronunciation, to English. For example, here, this Chinese character pinyin is pronounced as ni. So there are two letters of this pinyin, that is N and I. N will be mapped to the pronunciation as N in the English word no, and I will be mapped to the English letters EE as in C. So in this way we can pronounce it, putting them together as ni. Pinyin is used for pronunciation in listening and speaking, while the Chinese character is used for reading and writing. Chinese speaking and writing are separate. Pinyin or Chinese character itself could give the meaning of a Chinese character. For example, ni, the meaning is you in English. So Chinese speaking and writing are separate and are not related to each other. For example, this is a pinyin ni, and this is a Chinese character. Even though you can speak a word, for example, you can speak the pinyin, you cannot deduce its writing, this Chinese character. Chinese speaking is easy to learn, while Chinese writing is difficult. Let's compare it with English speaking and writing. In English, speaking and writing are related to each other. If you can speak a word, you can deduce its writing or spelling. For example, if you can speak the word like, you can deduce its writing or spelling as L-I-K-E. A pinyin is a single syllable, while an English word has multiple syllables. This has already been summarized in Appendix 1, Pinyin Mapped to English. 1.5 Appendixes. I have added two appendixes at the end of this course. to help you understand pinyin and grammar better. Appendix 1 is about pinyin mapped to English. Appendix 2 is about grammar in use. So in Appendix 1, it's about how to map all the pinyin pronunciations to English pronunciations. For example, Appendix 1.3, the pinyin pronunciations and the mappings are unchanged. The pronunciation of a consonant or a vowel combination may be changed in English. For example, the pronunciation of I could be as I in the word five, or just I in the word ping. The pronunciation of a consonant or a vowel combination is unchanged in Chinese pinyin. For example, the pronunciation of I is always as ee, e in the word see. So the mapping from pinyin pronunciations to English pronunciations are also unchanged, which makes it easier to learn pinyin. For example, the mapping from pinyin to English pronunciation will be as below. In the green box, these pinyin letters, they will have the same pronunciation as English. For example, this B is the same as the pronunciation in the English word bed, and S has the same pronunciation as in the English word so. And also some pinyin letters will have a different pronunciation from the English letters, but they will have a one-to-one mapping to English pronunciations. For example, this A will be pronounced as AR, as in the English word car. So it will be pronounced as we will introduce a little bit more in the Appendix 1. Appendix 2 is about grammar in use. So this grammar in use is summarized from this course. For example, Appendix 2.1 is about sentence structure and word orders. And Appendix 2.1.1 is about basic sentence structure. For example, the word order in a basic sentence in English will be subject plus verb plus object. For example, I am a person. It's the same. The word order in a basic sentence in Chinese is the same as below. Subject plus verb plus object. For example, the sentence below, I am a worker, will be mapped to 我是一个工人. So I will be mapped to this pinyin 我. Am will be mapped to 是. Will be mapped to 一个. Worker will be mapped to 工人. So in this way, actually, the word order in the basic sentence in Chinese and English, they are the same. That is subject plus verb plus object. In Appendix 2.2, it's about words and the forms. For example, in this section, we will describe that the verb only has the base form in English. For example, no need to change the base form of Chinese verbs after different pronouns. For example, I am a person, he is a person. But for this verb be, am is are, all of them will be the same pinyin, that is 是. Also, there's no need to add s to the base form of Chinese verbs after he, she, or it. For example, I ride the horse yesterday. Sorry, I ride the horse every day. He rides the horse every day. So in English, there is an s added to ride after he, but in Chinese pinyin, both ride and rides, they were mapped to the same pinyin as this one, qi, qi. Also, there is no need to change the base form of Chinese verbs for different tenses. For example, I ride the horse yesterday, I rode the horse yesterday, I have ridden the horse, I'm riding the horse, I will ride the horse next week. For all these different forms of the verb ride in different tenses, like ride, rode, ridden, or riding, all of them will have the same pinyin, that is also qi in Chinese. So all these points, this point will make Chinese learning to be easier. This course will focus on basic ability of Mandarin Chinese speaking and listening. There's no Chinese writing in this course. Let's learn some sentences to start speaking first.